How come people are leaving Massachusetts? Well, let's find out. Hey there, folks. My name is Sebastian Roy, your local real estate expert here in Massachusetts. If you've been following my channel, you know we cover everything related to the Bay State, from its vibrant culture to the reasons why some people choose to leave. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And if you or anyone you know is looking to buy or sell in Massachusetts, I would love a chance to win their real estate business. So I put my phone number and email on the screen. Please reach out to me anytime with questions. Alright, so today we're going to dive deep into the reasons why people decide to bid farewell to Massachusetts. It might sound surprising, but yes, it does happen. And I've certainly pondered it myself, especially during the chilly months. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of why people sometimes choose to move on. During the early days of November, you can expect the weather to take a turn. And complaining about the weather is almost a Massachusetts pastime, and we often joke that if you don't like it, just wait 5 seconds because the weather will change. We've had our fair share of blizzards here, including the April snowstorm that left thousands without power for days, and the Halloween snowstorm we had. I remember we had lots of trees that were falling due to the added weight of the leaves, which hadn't dropped yet because it was too early in the season. Along with the snow, we've got some bone-chilling temperatures, which can be a bit daunting. It's not quite as extreme as Alaska, but yeah, it does get cold here. Honestly, as of recent years in my area, we haven't got nearly as much snow as we used to. It's just been mostly frozen ground and cold temperatures, although snow can still be expected on any given day. On the bright side, we've got plenty of winter activities like ice skating on the Frog Pond, New Year's ice sculptures, pond hockey, ice fishing, snowmobiling, skiing, and don't get me started on the fantastic Christmas light displays. Another reason people might be leaving Massachusetts is the infrastructure. Our road system is, well, unique. Massachusetts was originally built on horse roads, so our roads can be a bit of a maze to navigate. Rotaries or roundabouts, as the out-of-staters call them, one-ways and dead ends are all part of the charm. Massachusetts, like many states, experiences varying traffic conditions depending on where you choose to live and work. Here's a breakdown of what you can generally expect. Boston is infamous for its traffic congestion. During peak commuting hours, typically from 7 to 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on weekdays, traffic on major highways like I-93 and I-95 can slow to a crawl. Boston does offer an extensive public transportation system, which includes buses, subways, and commuter rail lines, and many residents opt for public transit to circumvent traffic hassles, making it a convenient and eco-friendly alternative for commuting. Massachusetts also experiences distinct seasons, and winter weather can significantly affect traffic patterns. Snowfall and icy conditions can lead to slower travel times and at times road closures. So if you're moving from a region with milder winters, be sure to prepare for winter driving and have the necessary equipment and knowledge to navigate safely. Traffic conditions can differ widely depending on whether you choose to live in a major city like Boston or in the more rural Berkshires. Urban residents often have easier access to public transit, whereas suburbanites may face commuter traffic. So research the specific area where you plan to settle, explore alternative routes, and consider traffic apps for real-time updates. Ultimately, while Massachusetts has its share of traffic challenges, it's a state with diverse living options, from bustling city life to more tranquil suburban communities, and off-the-grid living options as well. Your specific experience with traffic will depend on your location, daily commute, and willingness to adapt to the state's traffic patterns and seasonal changes. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any more of my upcoming videos. Now let's talk about the cost of living. It's on the higher side, there's no denying that. In fact, Massachusetts is ranked as the third most expensive state in the nation to reside in. Taxes, taxes, taxes. Massachusetts has earned its nickname Taxachusetts for a reason. We've got taxes on everything from gas to cigarettes and alcohol, not to mention our state income tax and sales tax. It can definitely be a bit taxing on your wallet, and there's no pun intended there. Home prices are also higher than many other states, but you can still find homes under $300,000 that don't need much work, especially in the western part of the state. After adding up all the expenses, some folks eventually decide that they've had enough of it. Going back to our discussion about Massachusetts infrastructure, potholes seem to be a permanent feature of our landscape due to the constant freezing and thawing of the roadways during the wintertime. But hey, if you're a fan of amusement rides, you might enjoy the bumpy commute. But for most, you might want to find a trusty local mechanic for those frequent tire rotations. Believe me, it is worth it. Another factor in people leaving is what I like to call the temporary placement crowd. These are folks who come here for college or work but don't always put down roots. Some leave for various reasons, but many stay because they appreciate our unique culture and the abundance of activities. So while some might leave, we always welcome them back with open arms, unless, of course, they're not Bruins fans. Just kidding. The geographical proximity of Massachusetts to neighboring states like Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Vermont plays a significant role in the decisions of some residents to relocate. Massachusetts is a compact state, and you can easily cross state lines in a relatively short time. Rhode Island, for instance, is just a stone's throw away from many parts of Massachusetts. New Hampshire, while a bit further, is still easily accessible. One major factor influencing these relocations is the differing tax structures among these states. Rhode Island and New Hampshire in particular are known for their tax advantages compared to Massachusetts. Rhode Island, for example, has a lower state income tax rate, making it an appealing option for those looking to reduce their overall tax burden, and similarly, New Hampshire stands out for not imposing a state income tax, which can be a significant draw for individuals seeking tax savings. They do, however, have higher property taxes than Massachusetts. However, it's essential to approach this decision with careful consideration, as I often advise. A critical factor to weigh is where you work. If you reside in Rhode Island or New Hampshire but continue to work in Massachusetts, you might find yourself navigating a complex tax situation. You could potentially end up paying both higher property taxes in your new state and the Massachusetts income tax if you earn income there. In my opinion, it's crucial for individuals considering such a move to weigh the potential tax benefits against the practicalities of their daily lives. This involves assessing the commute, the cost of living, and the overall financial implications. Another reason people are leaving Massachusetts can be a lack of nightlife you may find in bigger cities located elsewhere. While Massachusetts offers a diverse nightlife scene with something for everyone, it may not rival other major party destinations in terms of late-night hours. In Boston, you will find a vibrant mix of bars, clubs, and lounges, with lively areas like the Seaport District and Faneuil Hall Marketplace. Cambridge is home to a student-driven nightlife, and Northampton boasts a progressive culture and live music venues, while Worcester's Canal District is a nightlife hotspot. Salem offers a unique, slightly spooky nightlife, particularly during Halloween. The state also has a thriving live music scene, craft breweries, late-night dining options, and a range of events and festivals throughout the year. So if you're nocturnal, you might feel a bit constrained here, but it is important to note that Massachusetts has specific liquor laws and regulations, such as no happy hour or discounts on alcoholic drinks. Closing times for bars and clubs generally range from 1 to 2 a.m., so it's a good idea to plan your night accordingly. Ultimately, while Massachusetts might not have a nightlife that never sleeps, it does offer a diverse and vibrant scene that caters to a wide range of interests. Whether you're into live music, craft beer, or simply enjoying a relaxed evening at a local pub, you're likely to find something to enjoy after the sun sets. So there you have it, a few reasons why some folks choose to leave Massachusetts. As always, if you're thinking about moving, visiting, renting, or buying in Massachusetts, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help you navigate the Bay State. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any more of my videos. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.